Հարգելի պարոն նախագահ, կոնգրեսի հարգելի անդամներ, տիկնայք եւ պարոնայք։ Նախ թույլ տվեք շնորհակալություն հայտնել կոնգրեսի աշխատանքներին մասնակցելու հրավերի համար։ Ինձ համար մեծ պատիվ է ելույթ ունենալ մի կառույցի կամարների ներքո, որի հետ այս տարի նշում ենք մեր համագործակցության 10-ամյակը։
Yes, translation now. How about now? How about now? It's channel 2. The Council of Europe. The Council of Europe has been and remains a key institution in the European architecture. The expertise and role of the Council as a defender of our common and shared values remains important today, and it will be important in the future. In the years of membership, Armenia has benefited considerably from the cooperation that has taken place with the Council of Europe. It has facilitated the consolidation of our domestic efforts aimed at building sustainable institutions for the effective functioning of a democracy. Our desire to see a strong Council of Europe within the European architecture remains as strong as ever. Based on this approach, we fully support the reform which is being implemented within the Council of Europe at the initiative of the Secretary General. Complete and comprehensive engagement of Armenia in Europe also applies to our cooperation with the European Union. We're currently negotiating an association agreement which is strongly influencing the development agenda of our country. The negotiations are supporting the reform process in Armenia in political, socio-economic, justice and liberties fields, as well as in the domain of public administration. These are our reforms. We are primarily interested in their successful implementation for the benefit of our people. At the same time, we rely on the support of our partners in a number of matters. Therefore, our goal is to further improve public administration and to strengthen democracy, the rule of law, and the institutions of civil society. This process is particularly important in the context of the Eastern Partnership of the European Union. Dear delegates to the Congress, the strengthening and development of local democracy has always been high on the agenda of Armenia's cooperation with the Council of Europe. Therefore, I would like to focus specifically on the local and regional government issues in Armenia, the reform prospects, as well as the outlook of cooperation between Armenia and the Congress. This year we are celebrating the 15th anniversary of the establishment of the system of local government in Armenia. We can note with confidence that the system is well established. Our vision for the system is to have local government bodies with greater capacity and a greater sense of responsibility so that they can deliver public services of appropriate quality. In this way, trust in local government and in the performance of their functions will grow in the public, as the level of trust currently is still not satisfactory. We believe that the further strengthening of local democracy will benefit significantly from the creation of conditions that will ensure more active participation of citizens in the formation of local governments and will motivate them to work more closely and demand more accountability of the bodies elected by them. We focus in particular on strengthening the capacity of the community councils We have worked much in recent years towards the improvement of mechanisms of financial equalization, the improvement of local tax administration, and the improvement of legislation. Our purpose is to have more viable, large, and financially stable communities. We want to have transparent and fair local government. We want to make sure that the population can get solution to their problems locally in partnership with the local self-government bodies. The consolidation of communities is also going to support the development of the system. We currently have 915 communities in the country. We believe that the consolidation of communities will help to strengthen their capacity and to create a more effective system of government. In December 2008, I presented to the Congress the objective of the Armenian government to introduce the principles of local self-government in the capital city, Yerevan, as well. I wish to inform you that in May 2009, the Yerevan City Council election took for the first time, as a result of which local self-government bodies were elected for Yerevan, and these bodies have been working effectively for over 2 years now. Thus, all the institutions of local democracy are up and running fully throughout the Republic of Armenia. Dear colleagues, the government of Armenia realizes that the development of the regions is the key to the economic success of the country. Therefore, proportionate regional development is a top priority of the government. Especially in the regions and in the rural areas, we're trying to create all the necessary conditions that will provide a new quality of life for the population. In recent years, the government has invested much in improving industrial and social infrastructure in the regions, and it will continue with this policy in the future. We realize that this is the way to having prosperous communities in which there will be a favorable environment for every citizen, especially young people, to achieve their potential to the fullest. Through this policy, we anticipate to improve the business environments and to attract investments to the regions. We will try, in the context of the Constitution, to create the necessary mechanisms of regional democracy in order to promote this process and to maximize the engagement of society in this process. While we accept the concepts of regional development, we have developed a new tool for regional development so that the effectiveness of programs will be achieved in the framework of equitable development, and the quality of life will be improved in the specific regions. It's obvious that the financial resources of the state and the communities are limited. Our young republic and the communities still have a long way to go towards economic strengthening. We have to keep up with the developments in a rapidly changing world. The government of Armenia is decisive to continue a policy of making Armenia even more competitive. We aspire that this determination to achieve progress be transferred to the communities and local government bodies as well. Combining reforms on these two dimensions can safeguard our success. We're grateful to the Council of Europe for supporting the policy which we have adopted. We have already adopted the new 4-year action plan for the development of local democracy for the period from 2011 to 2014. The documents will support the strengthening of local democracy, improve the effectiveness of the local government system, and the deepening of decentralized government. Ladies and gentlemen, in the framework of European cooperation, we attach particular importance to the collaboration between local and regional authorities. We already have successful cooperation and an experience of collaboration between the communities and regions of Armenia and a number of communities in other countries. 2 of Armenia's regions joined the European Assembly of Regions last year, and we expect active collaboration at this level as well. We are satisfied satisfied with the cooperation between Armenia and the Congress, which is growing by the year. The Current Affairs Committee of the Congress had a session in Armenia this summer, and we think that this format strengthens the platform for cooperation. We highly appreciate the fact that the head of the Armenian delegation to the Congress was elected as the chairman of that committee, which is an additional impetus for cooperation. Armenia also attaches great importance to the Council of Europe Framework Convention on Transfrontier Cooperation as an additional tool for horizontal regional cooperation. Dear colleagues, allow me once again to express our gratitude to the Congress of Local and Regional Authorities of the Council of Europe, to all the other structures of the Council of Europe for their constant attention and support to the process of strengthening democracy in Armenia in all possible ways. I wish success and further achievements to the Congress. Thank you for your attention.